What are Marines? Well, Marines are a vital and well-known force in any modern, highly capable military. The United States Marine Corps is a prime example with 177,200 active members and 32,400 reserves. Another example is the Royal Marine Commandos with about 5,820 active Marines and 600 Royal Marine reserves. So today we are going to be looking into what exactly is a Marine, what makes submarines different from the Army, and who stands above all in the theatre of amphibious war. So for a start, what actually is a Marine? Well, it's a type of infantry that supports naval objectives, historically boarding enemy ships in naval warfare. The key differences between that and the Army is noticeable. For a start, the Army is primarily focused on land-based military operations, including large-scale conventional warfare, counterinsurgency, and stability operations. On the other hand, the Marines are designed for rapid response and amphibious operations. They often serve as the first responders to crisis and emphasize rapid deployment. The Army handles a wide variety of operations including logistics, artillery, engineering and intelligence, whereas the Marines, on the other hand, concentrate on quick strikes, force projection and securing beachheads for subsequent land forces using amphibious vehicles. The best example for training would most likely have to be the United States Marine Corps. There, you have to go through 13 weeks of training, where recruits must pass an initial strength test that includes pull-ups, crunches, and a 3-mile run to assess their fitness level upon arrival. Week 1 to 3 is the initial phase, where they're introduced to physical conditioning, which includes running, calisthenics, obstacle courses, and they're also introduced to drill and discipline, which consists of learning close order drill, marching and formations, and military customs. Week 4 to 7 is the basic combat training phase, where weapons training is introduced with the M16 rifle, basic marksmanship and safety procedures is taught, field training including learning basic survival techniques, first aid and land navigation. Week 8 to 11 is the advanced combat training phase, where there is more intense physical conditioning. This includes increased physical training sessions to build strength and endurance. Combat skills focuses on hand-to-hand combat, which consists of the Marine Corps martial arts program, as well as field exercises in combat scenarios. Finally, on week 12, we get to the Crucible, a grueling 58-hour exercise that tests everything the recruits have learned. It includes obstacle courses, teamwork challenges, and limited sleep and nutrition. Successful completion is required to graduate to the Marine Corps. Some of the training experienced in the Marine Corps would consist of the gas chamber, where recruits experience exposure to tear gas in a controlled environment to understand the effects of chemical agents. This often involves donning gas masks, entering a chamber, and removing the mask to experience the gas firsthand. Recruits also go through sleep deprivation, where recruits frequently experience lack of sleep due to rigorous training schedules, unexpected wake-up calls, and prolonged exercises. This tests their mental resilience and the ability to perform under fatigue. Marines are usually awoken at around 4 AM. Now, of course, there are some international examples of Marines, one of which is the Republic of Korea Marine Corps, which is a part of the Republic of Korea Navy. Their main mission is defending the Korean Peninsula, focusing on amphibious assault and reconnaissance, and their sizes are about 30,000 personnel. Once again, they're primarily focused on the Korean Peninsula, performing defensive and offensive operations alongside US forces. They are equipped with advanced military hardware, often including US-supplied equipment such as the K-1 and K-2 tanks and various small arms. Next are the Italian Marines. Now, the Italian Marines are a part of the Italian Navy's amphibious force known as the San Marco Regiment. Their mission is amphibious assault, reconnaissance and special operations, and their size is approximately 1,000 personnel. The Italian Marines engage in missions ranging from NATO operations to anti-piracy and humanitarian interventions. They also primarily use standard Italian Navy and Army equipment, including amphibious assault vehicles and small arms. Next is the United States Marine Corps. The United States Marine Corps is a branch of the Department of the Navy. Their mission is to be a rapid reaction force capable of conducting a variety of operations, including amphibious assault, ground combat, and special operations, serving as an expeditionary warfare force. Their size is approximately 180,000 active duty personnel. The United States Marine Corps employs the Amphibious Combat Vehicle, or ACV, M1 Abrams tanks, M4 carbines, MV-22 Ospreys, and FA-18 Hornets. They also utilize Joint Light Tactical Vehicles for transport and advanced communication systems. The United States are easily considered to have the most capable Marines, mainly due to their access to advanced technology that even their closest rivals do not have. The US Marines have the ability to focus on international challenges, while other Marines have a slightly more narrowed down skill set, such as the German Marines, with their focus on underwater operations and maritime counterterrorism. Japanese Marines with their focus on amphibious operations, defending islands and responding to security situations, and British Marines focus on assault, engineering, anti-tank warfare, air defense, signals, and other skills. If you enjoyed this video and want to be notified when we next upload, be sure to like and subscribe with the notification bell so you know when we release our next video.